I want to talk to you a little bit about this Lamar City Council meeting right here, where I'm at so far. I'm just barely into it, but there's been, Harvey's been in here. There's been this lady, look, there's Lowry, comforting that lady right there.
Miss Sharon, you have...
And first, let me tell y'all something right now. First, I want to talk about Mayor Bell right here. With what just happened to him and how embarrassed he should be and everything, this man is doing an excellent job up here officiating this meeting, okay? Right off the bat, he's doing an excellent job officiating this meeting. But I'm not going to go through the whole thing with y'all. Harvey's going to come up here and he's going to touch just a little bit on what Mayor Brown did, but he's going to shift focus off of Mayor Brown directly on the Lowry here, okay? He's going to talk about Lowry and $1 million lawsuit in a commercial vehicle that was in an accident. Now, the $1 million, it ain't $1 million lawsuit. It's just whatever the court decides to award him. But there's so much every day. Every day that the commercial vehicle is down, it's losing money and it gets reimbursed that money. But you have to prove how much that vehicle actually cost every day or how much it saved you by operating it. Now, it was a service vehicle. Okay, it was his service vehicle that got wrecked. It's commercial insurance, and Harvey's going to sit there and accuse Lowry of insurance fraud and everything that Harvey's doing, okay? I mean, Harvey's 100% doing it. Look at James Beard right there, okay? Then there's going to be this lady that comes up right here. This one, she starts talking about white rage and everything else that, you know, the mayor needs not resign and all this other good stuff, okay? First of all, I want to tell y'all something. I do have some white rage in me concerning the arrest of Mayor Bell. I do have some white rage in me concerning the arrest of Mayor Bell, okay? First of all, my rage comes from how in the hell are they going to give him a $75,000 bond? What this lady's up here talking about? Oh, yeah. How in the hell are you going to hand him down a $75,000 bond? That bond should have been no more than $2,500, $3,000. Something is not right there with that right off the bat. Like I said, I would have argued even if I was a public defender, even whoever, his jailhouse lawyer, somebody should have argued the man is a ministry, he's a prominent member of society. His risk of flight is next to none. Next to none. So, yeah, to give him that type of bond. Now, there are a lot of truth to a lot of accusations, like he has a residence in Houston that's outside of Lamar. He's divorced, he went through all this, and for what he's charged with, as a man, I'm going to tell y'all something. It's a natural act. It is something that, you know, I wouldn't do that in public. I wouldn't recommend. No, I would not. But, you know what? The man, he ain't got his wife no more. And, you know, I mean, I don't know. If I was him, if I was representing him, I'd tell him go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Get the doctors to say, you got some type of disorder that causes you compulsive masturbation disorder, or, you know, I mean, there's things, say that your old age, and, you know, I mean, I would look for some kind of excuse, but then there's also the possibility, before I would say even is guilty of doing it, that's the thing, he may not have actually done it, he may have been lied on, or the woman may have thought she seen something that she didn't. Before I would convict him of it, I want to see a video. I want to see a video of him doing it. I don't just want some woman saying he done it, because Mayor Bell is a celebrity, and if he'd been in that building before, I don't know. Somebody might have knew him there, I don't know. But you know what? I want at least 3 or more witnesses will be a good thing. Okay, one is hard to deal with. But if you got video, you know, from closed circuit TV, security cam TV, or if the woman pulled out her phone or something and went live with it or something like that, okay, then he's guilty. But there's still a possibility he's not guilty. So under no circumstances should he be ordered to resign, asked to resign, be convicted, be treated as he's convicted, or none of that until he is. But even if he is convicted, everybody needs to understand, number one, it's a natural act. It's something. It's, you know, it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. Now, the man's a preacher and all this other crap, and his service to the community, is he a crook? Maybe, I don't care. But, you know, all these things, you need to look at and say, well, you know, it's a minor offense. It's not that big of a deal. Slap him on his hand and send him on his way and tell him don't do it again. Okay? Slap him on the wrist and tell him now, don't do it again. If you do it again, we're going to have to hit you a little harder. Okay? But at the same time, I might say he might need to go see the doctor. And he might need some medication to control himself, okay? Because this is a new one to me. Unless he was making an OnlyFans video or something, you know, because they do this. People do this, and, you know, he's all about money. And somehow he had to come up with like 10 grand to pay his bond because it costs more than 10% now, man. They're charging more than 10% now. But it used to be it would have been $7,500 even at 10%. So think about that. That's a high bond. So he's out of pocket already, at least $7,500. Then he got to hire a lawyer because if he loses his case, he's gonna have to pay for it anyway. But before you can get a court-appointed attorney, you have to show indigency. This man makes money. He can't show indigency. He's going to have to hire him a lawyer, like it or not. So he's going to be out several thousand, but the $75,000 bond, I think something needs to be done right now. I think that bond needs to be canceled, and he needs to be given like a $3,000 bond. The bail bond company needs to be ordered to refund all his money except for what it would cover. It costs a $3,000 bond. For him to have to cover a $75,000 bond for a Class B misdemeanor, no. Even if it was Class A, no, and no. It was wrong. That was wrong, at least in my eyes. But I'm not a judge and I don't know the law, but $75,000, man, come on, man. Come on. Okay, but I'm rambling on. Let me move along. Okay, Harvey took it off of him. Harvey's an idiot. And he took it off of the mayor and put it on Lowry talking about accident. He don't know not the first thing about commercial insurance. Harvey don't. See, this here's Harvey and his comments right here. He came up in there. Let me just see.
Always filing lawsuits and losing. Getting lawsuits filed against him and you're losing those. They'll be investigated.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's try to get through this together. Let's try to get through this together, okay? We'll be all right. We're gonna get through it.
Mayor Brown did an excellent job officiating this. He really did.
Hello, Mr. Harvey. Welcome. Name and address for the record, please.
Harvey's a fucking
Robert
retard.
Harvey. I live in Galveston County. I think.
Hold on, Robert. Yeah, we're gonna hold you. Hold this time. All right. Are we good, Lasika? We're good. All right. Thank you. All right. Let's get Mr. Harvey set back. All right, Mr. Harvey, go.
Hold on. I think Councilman Lowry and now Mayor Bell should stop misbehaving and allegedly committing crimes because it's creating chaos and
Well, what Mayor Bell did, he puts Councilman Lowry out there first. Councilman Lowry, he's going to talk about his accident that he had in a commercial vehicle. And again, if Harvey knew the first thing about commercial vehicles, he'd know that there's $1 million insurance policy on them right off the bat. But every day that truck sets up, it gets paid. I've damaged a commercial vehicle before. Ain't nothing funny, man. Trust me.
wanted attention for this city and its residents. That was a little bit of trolling for people who have been paying attention. I know everybody is fixated on Mayor Bell's recent arrest for indecent exposure, and everybody should be. You owe the city an explanation, Mayor Bell.
Look how Harvey gets all nice.
Resign if you don't have a good explanation.
I want y'all to notice how he's all nice with Mayor Bell. He's sucking on Mayor Bell right now. Mayor Bell, I ain't really wanting to insult you, but I have to make myself look good.
You've exposed and embarrassed yourself, and everybody is already talking about you. So I want to talk about what I was going to say at the last meeting.
Okay, before we go, again, even if he's guilty, it's a natural act. It's something that happened. It was an impulse, an urge, or he was doing, like I said, OnlyFans, trying to make money. Who knows? But it's a minor offense. It deserves a slap on the wrist, dude. you're going to be embarrassed forever, and hopefully there are some videos of it, so we can really embarrass your ass, okay? Don't do it in public, man. Do it behind closed doors. Don't you have an office at City Hall?
Meeting when I didn't get to speak, and I sat on Zoom for 3 hours. That is, I want to talk about Councilman Lowry, professional victim status, and him possibly committing insurance fraud. And hopefully this public comment will reach the right people and he'll be investigated. We all know that Lowry is a slip, trip, and fall guy. He's an ambulance chaser. He's always filing lawsuits and losing, getting lawsuits filed against him, and you're losing those too.
Harvey is everything what he just accused Lowry of doing. He does all that shit, okay, in case y'all don't know. Now, also, Lowry has been filing the lawsuits, but they're not for like the stuff like what Harvey is, were for money. This one he's got now, this is an actual accident where his service truck was wrecked. Now it's up to them to figure out how much that truck is worth daily, and he gets paid every day that it's down until it's replaced. That is how that works.
I've had several of your previous employees reach out to me and say that you routinely commit insurance fraud regularly. According to them, you intentionally damage your equipment and vehicles so you can make insurance claims. I have a police report you filed in Lamar where you claimed you had 4 screws in all 4 tires, but yet you didn't show the police those tires. I wonder if that was insurance fraud as well. Recently, Lowry posted on one of his fake accounts, he did a live stream that he was in an accident, an automobile accident, posted pictures of his vehicle. He claims his truck is worth $250,000 as a total loss. He says the tools in his truck are worth $100,000. From the pictures he posted of his truck, it looks like there's a scratch down the side and one of the wheels was broke off at the hub. It doesn't look like it.
New replacement value, that's what they estimated at. They go new replacement value, but they'll come and look at it. They will lower that drastically. I haven't seen the truck or what year it is, but it was a service vehicle. Depending on what size it was, say 5,500, say it was a 2021, 2022, he might get $50,000, $60,000 just for the truck. But again, remember, he's going to get everything what that truck would cost or make daily. Okay, if it makes $5,000 a day, every day it's down until it gets settled or replaced. That's how much that truck will be paid, along with the value of the truck. Commercial insurance, you always have to carry $1 million worth of insurance. It's $1 million right off the bat. It works totally different than private insurance.
It's totaled, and your own supporters even wrote that in the comments section. It doesn't look totaled. Also, it doesn't appear there was any damage anywhere near the tool compartments or in the back of the truck where your tools would be. You've also claimed you have severe injuries from this wreck, and according to news reports, you filed a $1 million lawsuit. You did a live stream last week, and you said that your injuries were from a previous accident. That live stream has been preserved in case he deletes it. If anybody wants to see it, reach out to me. I have it. How can you claim injuries from a previous accident that were from How can you claim injuries from this accident, that were from a previous accident?
But anyway,
Also,
Harvey took all the focus off of him, and he's stuck on this accident that the lawyers are going to work out, the doctors are going to look at it, the court's going to look at it, the insurance adjusters, they're going to send insurance adjusters to take a close look at it, and it's going to be what it is going to be, okay? But it's really boring, Harvey's comments are. But I just wanted to touch on it a little bit. This mayor right here, Mayor Bell, he did an excellent job. Look, there's James Beard. I never listened to him. That's as far as I went listening to it. But so far, if y'all go and look at this, the first 10 minutes of it I watched there. So in 10 minutes, you will say that Mayor Bell does an excellent job officiating the meeting, okay? Now, all the accusations against him, are they true? Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Don't know. But I really like the way he handles himself, the way he conducts himself. And this right here in itself is proof that there was little to no risk of a flight risk. $75,000 bond is straight bullshit, okay? With that, guys, I'm out.